Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. All right, we are back. What's this video? 4.5K MRR selling GoHighLevel websites within 6 months of starting this business. Zin, right? Coffee. And in this video, I'm just going to talk about the last 6 months because I'm like 5.5, 6 months into this thing. Yeah, we're about 4.5K MRR. So I'm just going to, tell you what I've been doing, what's working, what's not working, and my whole experience over the last 6 months. So if we look at the Stripe screenshot, we're currently at 27 active subscribers, just under 4.5K, right? About 4.5K MRR, ARR 53.8K. And as you can see, we got some good little hockey stick action going on here for growth. And this is where we kind of started right about here, which was, I believe, around November 1st of last year. So yeah. And then you see January right here, and then it's just been going up and up. And one thing I really want to hammer home on in this video, and just so you can kind of get like a clear picture of this, I am doing this completely part-time, okay? Some weeks I literally only have like a few hours a week to put into this. So if you don't work full-time and you're doing this full-time, like this should be mad simple for you. 4.5K MRR in 6 months should be a breeze for you if you're doing this full time. The last 6 months of my life have been pretty insane, okay? Like I work 40 to 50 hours a week, full-time job. I had to move a few months ago. Recently, within the family, we had a pretty big loss, a pretty big tragedy happen. I'm not gonna get too into it, but that's been crazy. So my life over the last 6 months have been pretty damn wild. And I was still able to get to 4.5K MRR in 6 months, which, it's okay. It's not terrible. It's not great. But I'm still happy with it considering the time I have to invest into this business, or right now it's pretty much a side hustle. So if you're doing this full time and you're like not really getting anywhere, you really got to look at yourself and figure out what you're doing wrong and like where you're wasting time. And I see a lot of people that are getting into like the GoHighLevel space, and they're just like joining a ton of school communities and coaching programs and all this stuff, and like kind of like brain overloading themselves. You really don't need all that stuff. You kind of just have to like go out there and start fucking hitting the road and hammering for clients, you know what I mean? As well, when you see YouTubers like giving away their free snapshots or whatever, and you're gonna like sign up with their affiliate link and use that snapshot for your business and basically just copy them, it's never gonna work out the way that you think it's going to work out. You can't just import someone's snapshot of their business and like just resell that when you have no idea what the hell it's doing or how it was built. It just like does not work that way. I don't recommend like going out there and buying GoHighLevel snapshots. I think you should just like start with something easy and figure it out yourself, because you're gonna have to figure it out anyways. So just figure it out or hire somebody that knows how to do it. Like honestly, I am not that good with GoHighLevel. I can like barely set up any automations or anything. I could build like a real shit website, but I don't build any websites. I have 2 VAs and they do everything, okay? So that being said, let's go into acquisition methods that I've been using. So Facebook groups, meta ads, partnerships. I have done 0 cold calling, okay? I hired a cold caller for a week and a half. It was terrible and I canned him. So I started with Facebook groups, basically just posting in Facebook groups, getting those people to message me or messaging the people that commented. That got me to about 2.5K MRR. Facebook groups are very good to get started and get your first couple clients. It can be pretty hard to scale, and the people you're gonna get through Facebook groups, I'm gonna be totally honest, most of them are complete morons. Some of my best customers have come from Facebook groups, but the majority of people you're gonna deal with are pretty big morons, and they're very, very, very price sensitive. That's why I started off selling websites for literally $79 a month on Facebook groups. Then I went to meta ads, probably spent like $6,000 in meta ads. I'm not running meta ads right now, and that's no knock on meta ads. I did get probably like 5 customers through meta ads, and I was very close to like hacking it. I think the game with meta ads right now is just volume. Like you have to be testing a lot of creatives every week for sure. For me, like I said, I work full time. I have a busy fucking life, so it's kind of hard to be constantly coming up with creatives. But I mean, if you can crack meta ads, you're good, right? You're good. And also, I keep getting hit with these kids' ads. Do not just copy Kai Stone's ads and his offer and his pricing. I see these Kai Stone duplicates, like I get hit with on Instagram ads like all the fucking time. You don't have to copy that guy's scripts. You don't have to copy that guy's landing pages. You don't have to copy that guy's offer. Like just because it worked for him, I mean, you can put your own twist on it, like and change up the pricing. Like it's crazy. Anyways, now I'm basically on to partnerships. So I partnered recently a couple weeks ago with a contractors network, and they have been booking me about 15 calls a week the last couple weeks. We're eventually going to try to ramp it up to 30 or more calls, and that's been working pretty good. I think last 2 weeks, I've probably gotten like 5 clients from that as well. So we're kind of hammering down on this partnership right now. I'm going to start doing a little bit more Facebook groups again. And I really want to blast those 2 acquisition sources to about 10K a month. Then I'm going to start reinvesting back into meta ads and probably focus on meta ads in the partnerships. And that's when I think we'll be able to, scale a lot faster. I just want to be like really comfortable and have solid MRR before I go like blasting meta ads. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing for acquisition, what's worked, and where we're going from here. Now I'm going to go to my biggest issue, why I'm at 4.5K MRR. I could probably be at a lot more, which is I believe a pricing problem that I have. I'm really focused on low churn. I've only had 1 customer ever leave. That guy was a total jackass. But yeah, I've only had 1 customer leave. And I think that's because my pricing, and I know you can't just like beat everyone on pricing. It never works that way. But I think a lot of people that come up with these GoHighLevel offers are kind of just jamming in as many features as they can. And a lot of those features people are not using, so they feel like they're getting gouged. Again, like I'm selling to contractors, I don't give them the lead connector app because most of these contractors are like, they're just not going to use it. They're just not going to use a lead connector app. They're not going to use all this shit, all these special features. So I keep it very simple. I give them a website and like a review portal that we built that's very simple to use. And basically, we've been charging, my current pricing is $89 a month for the website and $149 for the other plan. And like I said, for a long time with Facebook groups, I was just charging $79 a month for a website. So we've been very cheap, you could say. But I believe that's going to result in lower churn. But I still need to increase prices a little bit. So this is kind of the plan for Nucci Biz here moving forward, okay? And this is kind of the ladder of how we're gonna upsell customers, right? So we either sell them off the bat one of these 2 offers, okay? And this is gonna be the new pricing, all right? Website plan, this is like the starter package, $89 to $99 a month. The next one is, the website plus review portal and some little things. That's going to be now priced at probably $189 a month, honestly. I don't even think I'm going to go up to $249 a month. I think I'm going to keep it really simple. Basically, just do what I'm doing now, except increase the price from $149 to $189. And like I said, off bat, we're going to sell them one of these 2 offers. The next step, if they're a good customer, if they're not a moron, we are going to try and upsell them from one of these plans to Google Business Profile Management for an additional $300 to $400 a month. I currently only have 1 customer on this plan. Then if people want paid ads, Facebook ads, Google PPC, local service ads, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm probably never going to do that because it seems like a huge headache. I need a bigger team. It's so much more hands-on, and you're going to increase churn like crazy. So what I have done, I've recently done this in the last 2 days, I have got myself a referral partner. Okay. So when someone comes to me and says they want, they're interested in ads, I want to run LSA, I want to run Facebook ads, I'm going to say, great. I don't do that, but, I'm partnered with this guy. He's great at it. Let me connect you to him, and you guys can hop on a call and he can take it for you. If they sign with him for local service ads, we are going to get $100 a month. For Facebook ads or PPC, we are going to get $200 a month. So we're going to either get $100 or $200 a month for every month that our customer is with the referral partner. Okay. So this is just going to add to easy MRR, and I don't have to do shit. So this is the kind of long-term plan moving forward, right? And how we're going to progressively upsell clients and, while still trying to keep churn low and increase MRR. So yeah, that is, pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this video. The plan is to get $10,000 MRR in the first year. I think we're on pace to do that. I think we'll probably blow past that a little bit. And yeah, so if you guys are working on this full time and you're not getting anywhere, you really need to figure some shit out, because like I said, I literally some weeks I have 2 hours. I work on this business for 2 hours some weeks. Like, my life is a little fucking hectic right now, I'm not gonna lie. And I wish I could put more time into this. One day I will be able to, but this is where we're at right now. And look, if you guys want to pick my brain, ask me any questions, talk to me, there's a book a call link in the description. You can go down there, book a call with me, and we can chat. That being said, if you like the video, please like it. Subscribe to the channel. My last video did absolutely shit. I guess you guys didn't like it. Hopefully this one does a little bit better. So have a great rest of the day, everybody. We will catch you on the next one.